Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Niranjana from Shopaholic Leo for you, and today we have a very exciting product to review, and this is nothing but a lipstick, but not just some lipstick, but a lipstick by a completely made in India brand, which is cruelty free as well as vegan. And most importantly, it is very affordably priced. So today I'm going to talk about something that is available very easily on Amazon and Flipkart, and I'm talking about the Me Fashion Soft Matte Lipstick, which is completely made in India and enriched with vitamin E. Now, Me Fashion, well, definitely even I thought it was like a Chinese brand, but these products were sent to me for review actually. So I had a talk with the brand in detail. So this is a brand that is registered under the government of India, and the manufacturing team is the very famous Viva Cosmetics, as you can see here. The very same manufacturer who manufactures a lot of products for Nykaa, Color Bar, Bonjour Paris, etc. And the brand name is Me Fashion. So knowing that it's made in India, cruelty free and vegan, and most importantly the pricing, they have 24 shades in the offering right now, but since it is like a launch offer on Amazon and Flipkart, they are available only as sets of 4. And when this reached me like about a week ago, the introductory offer was 4 lipsticks just for rupees 399. Free shipping, everything is free. You will get it anywhere in India, and only 399 rupees. That is like rupees 100 per lipstick. I compared it definitely with the L18 lipsticks, which are almost in that price range, and I can tell you that these fare way better than them, and this is going to be a very positive review about these lipsticks. So yeah, this is not a sponsored video in any way. These were sent to me and the brand asked me to try it out and test it, and if I'm not satisfied, then I did not have to go ahead and give a review. But I thought I should do that because if you are a college going girl, if you don't want to splurge so much but you still want to try some good soft matte lipsticks, then you should definitely get hands on these. So without wasting much time, let's get started. The swatches would be at the end of the video, but before that we'll have a detailed review. So let's get started. So this is how the packaging looks like, and right now you can get them at about, I think, 449 rupees for 4 pieces. There are several combinations listed, so I will be linking all the combinations in the description box. You can check that out. So this is the main packaging in which it comes in, and it has an expiry of about 3 years. And the packaging wise, it's very cute actually. It's very a silver kind of packaging. A lot of people loved it when I posted it on Instagram the very first day. Even I loved it very much. As you know, L18 doesn't even have an outer covering. It just comes in a plasticky kind of tube, which I hate, which I really hate. I know it's a strong word, but yeah, truly that. And this is how the lipstick looks like. It is like a proper, the typical the typical lipstick shape. But what I like about this is that, first of all, since it has a transparent cap, the advantage is that you can see the shade even without opening. You can see the shade, and at the back side the color indication is given always, and also on the lipstick also at the back side again the color indication is given. So that is very advantageous. And it has sort of a metallic body, as you can see, with a plastic with a glass kind of plastic coating, and the mechanism is slightly loose, not very loose, it's still very convenient, but then it's slightly loose, so I think it's good and bad at the same time. And it fits perfectly, it closes perfectly with the sound, so you can safely throw it in your purse and go without having to fear about whether it will be open out, whether it will be spreading it in the bag. No, nothing of that sort will happen. So this is how the packaging looks like, and I believe for like around say 100 or 110 rupees right now per piece, the packaging is the best you can get, and it is easily competing with the other lipsticks in the range of 300 and 400 rupees right now we have in the market. So coming to the texture, as you can see, the shade names, although it's the shade names are not per se given, only the shade numbers are given on the tube. So but the shade names are given on I think on Amazon. So let's see the texture. So in one swipe, as you can see, the color payoff is very good. It is a very, as they say, it is soft matte only. It doesn't have any sort of glow, as you can see. So this is shade number 2 that I tried here, and then we have shade number 6. So shade number 2 is my favorite shade in the group. It is like a brownish nude kind of shade, which is perfect for, I think, pigmented kind of lips. And then we have shade number 6. It is slightly dark for my taste. Anyway, we'll be seeing a swatch at the end of the video, so we'll get an idea. This is shade number 6. Again, in one swipe, you're getting this much of color. And then we have shade number 1, which is like a very beautiful pink kind of shade. This is the kind of shade that shade that actually leaves a tint on your lips after even you remove it. As you can see, it is not that highly pigmented and it leaves a tint on your lips, and that is something I love, because even after you wash your mouth after a meal, some sort of color is still there and it looks quite pretty, I think, or it looks very natural. And then finally we have shade number 10 here. And shade number 10 is it's an orangish red kind of shade. This is shade number 10. It may look a little different here, but it is orangish red, and it will look a little OTT for daily wear, but still. The texture is very soft matte and very creamy. It does transfer, it is true, but it stays on my lips for about 6 hours minimum, even without, I did try some in between snacking and little bit of, drinking tea and all that, but then the color was still there on the lips. It doesn't vanish that easily, and it doesn't dry out my lips as well. I tried it without prepping and with prepping the lips. In both cases, it did not dry out my lips excessively. It was just perfect. It was very lightweight on the lips, and it sort of settles into that matte finish within like around say 2 to 3 minutes. And if you don't, and it doesn't crease. Even if you have a very sweaty face, you sweat around your mouth, it doesn't crease that easily. But if you touch your lips and touch your face, then just like any other lipstick, like say Maybelline Color Show or Lakme Creaseless, it does spread. But other than that, it doesn't spread on its own, and the color for up to 6 hours it stays, and that comes from a lipstick which is right now available at rupees 110 per piece. And for me, I think it's amazing. So coming to waterproofing, well, it's not really waterproof, but as you can see, it doesn't smudge just like that. As I'm doing this, it doesn't smudge just like that. But yeah, obviously, if you just try to remove it as it is, yeah, as you can see, it smudges. But that is not a big issue, because unless you touch your lips and really try to smudge it, it doesn't smudge on its own, and that is pretty much okay, because even with the lipsticks which are retailing at 300 and 400 rupees, it happens. So it is not much of a big deal for me, at least. What I love about this is the color payoff in one swipe, and if you have some sort of a dry, uneven kind of lip texture, then maximum 2 swipes and you are good to go. Right now I'm wearing a lipstick, so let's just try how the transferability is on a tissue. It does transfer. It does transfer, and so I was talking to the team and they said they do not claim it to be non-transferable and non-waterproof. Just as it is not the case. But what they claim is the good color payoff and the competitive pricing that they have right now compared to the other ones, and I absolutely agree to that claim. I have tried L18, which not only it not only creases on my face, but it just vanishes from my lips like in 2 hours, and every 2 hours reapplication is it's really not possible for me. But this, if I don't try this particularly, well, we don't try this on a daily basis, then it is going to stay for around 6 hours, and I think that's okay. The only downside that I felt about the lipstick is that if you have dry lips with cracks, certain colors like shade number 1, which is this color, and shade number 10, which is this red color, both of them slightly settle into the fine lines. Not much, but just a little bit. So I have to I have to scrub it off at the end of the day, just to make my lips fully clear. It is not a negative thing because it only happens if you have cracked lips. But other than that, at this price point, I cannot find any negative point about the lips. Be it the pricing or the packaging or, even with the packaging, the customer care, the number, the email ID, everything is given. So I believe even as customer care wise, everything, I am totally liking the brand and the lipsticks. So you can definitely give this a try. The MRP would be around 200 rupees per piece, which will make it 800, and the prices are increasing. So maybe for another 1 week or 2, it would be 449 for 4 pieces. So they have some metallic nudes, some corals, pinks. I just picked these shades because these are my kind of shades, but you can pick pinks, oranges. If you want to know anything more, you can ask me as well. If you have used Savannah Crown lipsticks, the texture is a little similar to Savannah. No, not very creamy, but it is I think it is not as drying as Savannah. I'm liking this formula a little bit better than those. And also the brand is coming up with their full matte lipsticks, I think in 1 or 2 months. So that is also a big plus. So this is their soft matte as they claim. And coming to the availability, these are available in combos on Amazon and Flipkart, as I was saying. And also these will be 1 or 2 shades, probably 1 shade, would be available in the August edition of the Blingbox. So, that is something very exciting to me as well. So I know most of you love Blingbox so much and you guys wait for the unboxing. So in the August edition of the Blingbox, in the luxury edition and probably one mini editions also, you would be getting a Me fashion lipstick, probably of your color choice. You would be given a choice. So I think that's a good thing to look up to. So that's it pretty much. I hope this video was helpful to you. This review was helpful to you. I'll be soon coming up with another review, and the month is gonna begin, and there'll be lots of subscription boxes, and I'll be announcing my giveaway winners soon on Instagram. So stay tuned there as well on July 31st. So yeah, that's it pretty much. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.
Shade number 1 is a very pretty pink kind of shade which leaves a kind of a tone on the lips, but then it's a very pretty shade, and it's like a daily wear very pretty shade, and I like shade number 1. Shade number 2 is my absolute favorite. It has sort of a brownish undertones red color, which is very good for party wear or daily wear, and I think this is the color that suits my face the most, and it is my favorite as well. Shade number 6 is not exactly my favorite. It's a little too dark for my taste, and it is only suitable for maybe nighttime out, I feel. I am not a great fan of this. I think it sort of doesn't look really that good on me. I'm not sure. And shade number 10 is a very pretty orangish undertone red shade. It is beautiful, but then again a little too